Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to Tarot Tuesday, the night that I get to share some really big news with you guys. So I am hoping that you're as ready as I am. If you're here, say hello in chat. And how do we do this? If you're new to this, because I have been told there's going to be quite a few new people tonight. So how do we do this? If you would like your cards, very simple. In chat, say, hey, can I be put in queue? And we will put you in queue. And I will, hey, Lydia, how are you feeling, baby? Are you doing well? Just let me know in queue. Say, I want to be in queue, and I know to pull your cards. I have oracle cards and I have tarot. I start with tarot. If I need clarification, I will pull some oracle. So that's how things work around here. And you can see I have done some rearranging yet again. Yet again. Lori! Oh my gosh, how are you feeling, Lori? How are you doing? I have been so worried about you. You just don't understand. So I hope you're doing okay. Good soup, Lydia. Lydia, by the way, always sends me like the greatest animal videos from TikTok. So every time I see Lydia has direct messaged me, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going to get to see some animal cuteness. And it legitimately makes my day. All right. So we have Lori and Lydia in queue. All right. Zarabeth, how are you? How are you? All right, Lori, I am continuously lighting a candle for you too. And I know it's just, oh my gosh. Yay! Did you get a new TV or is it just like I did the right lighting this time? Like lighting looks great. Which one, Lori? You got a new TV, right? Oh, all right. So I know you guys have known that I have been going through some stuff at work. There has I've not made any qualms about how I have become very disenchanted with education for several reasons, and some of them I'll go into later on in this channel, and some of them I will just keep with me. But just suffice to say, to boil it down, I was no longer feeling safe, both physically and emotionally at school. I was not agreeing with some of the educational policies. I was not agreeing with some of the strategies that they wanted us to take, such as I really didn't agree with me giving half credit for not turning in work. And that's what standard-based grading is that you will give half credit because the idea and the theory is that then the kid wouldn't feel like they're so far behind and wouldn't become so overwhelmed that they won't attempt the work. It doesn't work. It's a theory that doesn't work. And if you've gone to college for education, you know this. A lot of the educational theories just don't work in real world. They're great in theory, great on paper. That's one of them. So there was a lot of things that led up to this, guys. And on Thursday, I walked in and put in my resignation. And if you guys follow me on TikTok, if you follow me on Facebook, you know this already. If you don't, this is the first time you're hearing it. I put in my resignation, and it was very simple. Just, here I quit. And they said, okay, you need to do these things. And that's pretty much it. It was just very cut and dry. Like they were ready for this to happen. So that's where we are on this. And my big news, because this is all really scary. Leaving education is very scary for me. Big, big news though. Where am I going now? You are looking at the new director of operations for a local realty group. I am I am helping them double their business. That's that's where I am. Not only is it something that all the skills that they need, I'm very good at. Uh, Skills that ironically Yearbook gave me in running different haunts, helping run different haunts. Like those are those skills. But the people that I'm going to be working for, yeah, Zarabeth, I'm really excited. The people that I'm going to work for, they are also creating a nonprofit. Now, we don't know exactly what this is going to be just yet, but her and I both have some big ideas, some really big ideas, and I'm very excited. But we both want to start a nonprofit that is a space to help people transition from abuse to success, and a space that provides not only safety, but a safe that provides training for jobs, um, provides homework help, provides group therapy, provides networking so you can get the good jobs, so that way you no longer are having to feel like you're reliant on an abuser. So we're looking at that, and really, really wanting to start a nonprofit. I've got a few friends that are in the nonprofit business, so I know that I have some people that I can tap on the shoulder and go, "Hey, where do I start?" But I'm super excited. The weird part is that I have to get used to being treated like I am a professional. Like I know what I'm talking about. That's been kind of weird. It's been kind of weird. And to be treated like I am, how do I say, like I'm a valued member of the team. So that's been really cool. I've been very super excited. So that's been the big news, and I can't wait to see where this journey leads me. I am sad to leave education because I still feel like kids need me, but hopefully once I get into this new job, the other plan is that I will be able to go and volunteer at local high schools and maybe be a guest speaker in different classes, and basically teach kids how to budget for their first house, or how to budget just to get out on their own, like rental property versus leasing and all that good jazz. Still be able to teach in that way and help with those real world skills that I'm really wanting kids to have. So I'm very excited, very excited. Lori, Dan's going to be moved out of the Yes! Yes! That's awesome news, Lori. Oh, that's awesome news. Oh, that's good. Lydia, I am also very, very happy to be in a better environment. I am processing this. And one of the big things that stuck out to me earlier today was that I have been through abusive situations. Um, I have traumatic childhood experiences, and I had an abusive relationship. So I've been through abuse. And one of the things that people have been through abuse, one of the things is that you don't talk about your abuser. Like still to this day, I just don't. And the reason why is because you're scared to. You're scared that they're going to somehow come back to you. And when I started viewing education that way, whoo, my brakes were like, hold up, hold up. That was when everything kind of clicked. I was like, oh, dang, this has got to stop. This has got to stop. So that's why I started looking, and got this opportunity. I'm super excited for this opportunity, and I cannot wait to start. Also, when we talk about witchy things, this opportunity was the manifestation that I was talking to you guys about. I kept telling you I was manifesting something, and the manifestation date was by my birthday. By my birthday, I wanted to be in a new job. And my start date for this, the day before my birthday. So excited. So excited. All right. And Lori, this is just really good news. Everything's good. And I am glad the candle has helped, man. Did they just call you Lori? That would be awesome. Oh my gosh. All right. So we have Lydia, Lori, Zarabeth. Who else wants a card? Right? Gold met. All around goals met. You know, and when things like this happen, when things manifest that you've been wanting to create, that's exactly when, for me, my idea goes, ooh, I need to start thinking things. So, like tomorrow, definitely going to put out an offering. Definitely going to put out an offering. My offerings always go outside. Don't know why I do it. It's always been done that way. I have certain offerings I'll offer at the altar, but most of my offerings go outside. So, yes. Lori, that is such good news. Hello, same. How are you? All right, let's start with Lydia. I'm so excited. All right. Ooh, Lydia, you got the Emperor. You got the Emperor. There's some really like strong energy trying to dominate your situation right now, isn't there? Like, whoo. I don't know. When I pulled the card, I immediately got that because I said so kind of thing. And that's a weird energy. So let me read the card and find out exactly what words are coming out for you. You know? Like why is this a thing? Come on, Emperor. Absolutely same. I can absolutely. All right. Habits and strategies creating success and results, authority and domination, defense and protection, established rules, asserting boundaries when needed and moving them when necessary calls for it. Self possession and all of things self control. Now, see, this is what I feel like right now. You feel like you are in a situation where it is my way or the highway, and you are feeling boxed in. You're feeling very, very like controlled and the dominated, like just keeps coming in, dominated, dominated, dominated. So you're almost like throwing up all kinds of different defense mechanisms, right? You're throwing up all kinds of different defense mechanisms, and none of them are working right now because you are you're not really defending against what you think you are. Right now, you're reacting to an emotion of your own. You're not reacting to the situation. You're throwing defenses for the situation, but you're reacting to your emotion. So don't take the situation out of it. Look at just your feeling right now. Why do you feel controlled? What is it? What is it about what's happening that made you feel this way? Right? And what is that triggering? All right. That's what your card is for. Make sense, Lydia? All right, Lori. Let's get some good news for you, Lori. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did not pull the tower for you a while back, did I? Did I? Whoa, we gotta get you some good luck. By the way, the person that I will be working for, the person I will be working for, has come into chat before, so you guys have talked to her. Dobby wants a Dobby wants a sack. Liddy, you feel called out. I'm sorry. Okay. Woo. Lori, I feel like I don't know, like a weird vibration thing, ears, like I don't know, like getting chills in my ears. Okay, you got the moon. Oh, your energy is a little wonky. Dreams, nighttime, psychic activity, and the paranormal. An idea, thought, or thing inside your subconscious is ready to rise and be seen. Imagination, visions, dark magic. So, what sticks out for you, Lori, is there's something inside your head that's ready to come out. But then that dark magic stuck out too. So I don't know what you consider dark magic. Yeah, I have an issue with the definition of dark magic altogether, but some people, like I would consider it wrong, to enforce my will upon others. So is there some type of work that you've been contemplating that you consider wrong, but at this point you are just about to tip over and do? Like you have almost convinced yourself that there is a good reason to do it. I'm going to pull Oracle for you. Hey, Amanda. Before you do what's in your head, you got the recover card. Recover. Right now, what seems to me is that there's something inside your head that you're ready to say, but you're afraid that it's going to hurt somebody's feelings. That's exactly what it feels like. And we always equate our words to magic. So I think that there is something that you're ready to say, but it just feels wrong. It feels wrong, right? But right now you've been very sick. So what I would do is recover first. Sometimes when we've just been sick, we're tired, and tired makes our emotions just and you know all this. You know all this. But that's what your cards are saying. It's like you know this. Give yourself time to recover and then decide where you want to go from there. All right. All right. You get it? Good. All right. Next is Zarabeth. By the way, when I cleaned out my classroom, there were certain things that I took. This mug is one of them. All right. If it was a supply, kids kept it. But if it was artwork, it was mine. Now, I will say this about my classroom and leaving. How in the world they didn't know that I was planning to quit is just beyond me, because my room did not look like my room. My room at school kind of looked like this, except for not spooky. It was like artwork everywhere, right? Just everywhere. Um, Christine. Oh, yes, Christine. I got a new job. Amanda missed it as well. So Amanda, I did. I got a new job. I am the director of operations of a realty group here in the town that I live in. So I am super stoked, super stoked. I will be taking care of all the things so that way my realtors can focus on selling, and I will take care of the paperwork, and I will take care of the phones and all that jazz, and I get to work from home. I get to work from home, and my new boss was basically like, if you feel like going to Jamaica, go to Jamaica. I don't care. I really don't care. As long as the work gets done, I don't care. So I can travel wherever I want. That's another cool part of this. I get to travel wherever I want. And if I need something, I just tell them that I need it. So it's very, very cool. I know. I'm so excited. It's so exciting. Hey, Judy. So that's the new exciting announcement. And I'm very, very scared. Very scared. But uh, all the qualifications for the job, I'm more than qualified to handle. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I can streamline their business and make it even better for them. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. I know. And like I was saying earlier, they treat me with respect. They treat me with respect. They value what I can bring to the table and are excited about what I can bring to the table. And that is really, really refreshing. Really refreshing. Um, Not only that, like, but they are giving me the tools to become successful. If I say, hey, I need training, they set that up. And I say, hey, I need to read a book, they're like, here it is. Um, so it's nice. And I tell them, hey, I learn best this way. Okay. So they give me the education the way I need it. It's just, it's huge, a huge difference. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Amanda. Huge difference. Oh, Judy, you're practical granny. Yay! Very nice to see you, Judy. Yes. Yes. Respect. Christine, like, education is such a toxic place right now, and respect is something that is definitely not given, and it is assumed that you're doing this for the kids, so you knew you weren't going to be respected anyway, so how dare you even ask for respect? You are being ungrateful. Like, that right there is the whole essence of everything. So oh, all right. Next, we did Lydia, we did Lori. Now it's Zarabeth, right? Zarabeth, how has life been? Because you got the tower card a couple of weeks ago, and I have thought about that tower card ever since. And I was just like, oh my gosh, what's up, Lilith? All right, Zarabeth. Ooh, your shoulder achy, like right in here. 6 of Cups. You got the 6 of Cups. There are peace lilies growing out of your cups. I associate peace lilies with death. I don't know if it's just a southern thing, but we will give peace lilies when somebody dies. Has there been, like, see, I see the peace lilies, but then the crow is feeding the babies. crow is feeding babies. Like there are so many imagery on your card that I'm just kind of going, what? You got the Six of Cups. Giving and receiving emotional gifts, a walk down memory lane, fond memories, happy home, feelings of comfort, pleasure, good habits, and inherited traits, smells, songs, and friends reminding you of the past, sensorial experiences bridging you to a happier time. You've been very nostalgic lately, Zarabeth? Thinking of things? Are you doing shadow work, Zarabeth? Oh, you're doing shadow work, but don't know that it's shadow work. Uh-huh. Hey, Angela, how are you? Absolutely, I'll put you in the queue. Um, Zarabeth, why are you being nostalgic? Let me see what is this about? Like we can say, oh, it's because of this, but why are these feelings coming up now? Why are these feelings coming up now? Your home, your you got the cauldron. And cauldron for me is where we put in our ingredients and we nourish our bellies and we create and we manifest things from our cauldron. We heal from our cauldrons. Oh, you're going through a healing process. All right, Zarabeth. All right, Zarabeth. Oh, Christina. Okay. She go by you go by Angelina, or do you go by Angelina? Zarabeth, you are going through a healing process right now. So there's all these like things that are flooding into your head. Don't be surprised if you start going through a spiritual growth soon. All right. This is what I'm thinking is happening because we got the tower card, and the tower card, I think, started to spark a few things. Like you anticipate things crumbling. So you start thinking about the last time things crumbled, and like subconsciously you start getting into this nostalgic feeling. Why are you getting this nostalgic feeling? Well, you need to deconstruct everything from the past so you can heal and move on to your next spiritual level. So I think this is where this is going, is that you are about to just hit this rapid spiritual growth. Rapid spiritual growth. Yeah, I think that's exactly it then. Zarabeth, that is exactly it. You did. You had the choice of what burned, and I think that's what this is that you are deconstructing all the past so that way you can move forward and become your part of your higher self. That is I love when the cards are like, all right, let's give you a cliffhanger. And I want to know why they wanted to give you a cliffhanger. Like that's the thing, is why did you get a cliffhanger, Zarabeth? What was that about? Was it about that you needed to give this, like slow down the momentum? Is it that your guides are trying to just kind of tease this out a bit so that way it forces this thinking out of you? I don't know. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. Yes. I started unpacking stuff during the pandemic because I was like, hey, I'm by myself at home besides, like my husband and my kids being here. But I was like, let me start unpacking my own thoughts. And every time I had something that I did that I was like, ugh, why'd I react that way? I would start unpacking why I reacted that way and started doing shadow work. And I didn't know it was shadow work until somebody told me it was shadow work. And I was like, oh. Okay. All right, Zarabeth. Let's see who was next. Was it? Oh, look. See, I get all kinds of mixed up over here. We had Zarabeth and then Same. That's right, Same. Are you still here, Same? I hope we didn't run you off. And Same, I know you had a specific question. So could you please tell me what's new with my love life? Okay. Love that question. All right. Same, I'm going to. You got the Hierophant. You have the Hierophant. So here's what I'm picking up. Um, Hierophant is a teaching card. So immediately when I pulled the card, I want to say that your relationship status as of lately has been teaching moments. And that word moment is coming into play. But there is also a teacher. There's a specific person. I'm gonna read the words and see if I can pull any more up. There's a snake in the card, by the way. There's a snake in the card. And snakes aren't always evil. Snakes are actually good, right? Um, oh, Same. It's Semek. It's Hebrew. Did I pronounce it right? Semek? Semek? I hope. I am so sorry that I butchered your name. I apologize. I hate when I butcher people's names. I hate it when it's done to me. Let's get you your words. The passing of the lineage and holy teachings, religious esoteric text, ritualistic implements, external spirituality, religious structures and institutions, belief systems that are instilled rather than experienced, societal norms and expectations. So the words that are sticking in my head is religious. Religious and societal norms. I want to say that. See, no, that doesn't make sense to me. Hold on, there's a lot. Like there's the way that my tarot readings work is the tarot is kind of like a connector between me and the messages that the spirits want to tell me, right? Like what guides want to tell me what. And you've got a lot of talking. You've got a lot of talking. Um, okay, might make no sense to you whatsoever. Um, you have been just dating. That's just the word I keep getting, dating. You've been dating people that do not know your worth, that do not uplift you. There has been experiences and circumstances in which there's a lot. Like they're very upset about the choices. Um, Basically, overall, with your love life, you have not made choices that best suit you and uplift your worth. And The people that really love you will see you and see your worth. Do not settle. Do not settle. That's Samek. That's what I get right there. Is you've been settling. You've been almost thinking that no one's going to see you for who you are. And so all your choices have been just this settling. And the people that you really, you think they're out of your league. No, you're out of their league. All right. Are they really worth your time? Are they worth your energy? Are they worth dressing up for? Because that takes a lot, y'all. All right. Does that make sense to you at all, Samek? Okay, it resonates. Okay, good. Um, whoever your guides are, or whoever was wanting to put that message through, man, they are loud and clear that they do not like those choices that you were making. Okay. See, they were very loud, like they did not like the choices you made. They do not. It was almost this very indignant, like they do not see the worth. Like that's how it came across. Was like, my ace, how are you, my love? How is class? How is class now? Oh, I miss you guys. I miss you guys, but I don't miss it. Does that make sense? I hope so, baby. All right. So we had Samek, and then I believe Amanda came in. Yep, Amanda, and then Christine, and then Judy, and then Angel and Lilith. I believe that's it. Okay. So we're gonna go first with Ed Samek. Now we have Amanda, right? Did Amanda come in before Judy? Or was Judy here before Amanda? Oh, oh, I can't remember. All right. Samek, I'm glad that it makes sense. All right. Amanda, how are you? All right, Amanda. Amanda, it feels a little spacey for some reason. Are you having a little bit of brain fog? You're welcome, Samek. Thank you for coming to my live. I hope that I helped. All right, Amanda. Yeah, Amanda, it feels a little spacey. I don't know why. Like you got some brain fog going on or something. Ooh. Two versions of yourself? Two versions of yourself. You got the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords always, because she is seeing a reflection. Like you sit there and you can see your reflection. And it just reminds me of two decisions about ourselves. And I am thinking, hold on. Okay. You've got a lot going on too. You're being met with certain types of energy, Amanda, and you're trying to make the decision to, do you meet that energy or do you not meet that energy? That's what I'm feeling on that card. It's two versions of yourself. That's it. It's the two versions of yourself. Do I meet them with the energy that they brought to me, or do I choose another path? Oh no. Well, hopefully this will make some sense to you. Meditation and retreat, the symmetry of ideas and thoughts, taking time to discover how you really feel. Think and respond to external circumstances, choosing words carefully. The ability to recognize old habits and patterns, a new path, even if the new strategy is unclear. Silence of the mind. So this is saying right now, also, zip it. Don't make any choices. Zip it. Don't say anything to anybody. Don't match their energy. Don't not match their energy. Just take a moment, think about things, breathe, and decide which of these two decisions best serves you. And that's simply just you. Not everybody else, not everybody else needs to be included in this decision, because this decision has to do with your energy and your energy being very, very used in this decision. So take a moment, breathe through it. Do I match energies or do I do something else? Right? And take the time to answer that question. You are still taking time. Then, if that's what you've been doing, keep holding it. Keep holding that pause. This is not a time to answer this question yet. Not a time. I know it's like I'm getting irritated. All I want to do is I want to get it over with, but this is not the time. All right, Judy, and then I believe it's Christine and Angelina. So, oh, yeah, no, don't meet that energy. Don't meet that energy. Now that you say that, like, I would not be at all surprised if they are trying to force your hand at a decision for something. Don't make that decision. Don't make that decision. Make them wait. All right, Judy. Judy, feels like you were trying to silence your mind for me, like you're trying to get clear. You got the Nine of Pentacles in shadow. Oh, Amanda. All right, Judy, you've got the Nine of Pentacles in shadow. Now, shadow doesn't always mean something bad. It's like I've said time and time again, it just means the opposite of. So let's see, what is your shadow? Quiet, peace, and privacy protects personal energy from the interference of others. Personal energy can be multiplied when it is not automatically shared with others. In an age where it is all too tempting to make your personal life public, this card reminds you to always keep a little for yourself, no matter how generous you feel. Oh, so there was something, this is what it feels like. It feels like there was a piece of information that you were about to share with somebody. You thought that it would help them. Like, if they know this about me, then it's going to help them. This person's going to use that against you. Yeah, don't do this. Don't do this. What you are about to share will be used against you. So keep that secret. I hope that makes sense to you. I really do. Because it's a very urgent, like the moment I saw those words, urgently stop. Don't share what you are about to share. This is going to not serve you in any way, shape, fashion, or form. Don't do it. All right. What's up, Chad? How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a bit. All right, we got Judy, and then I think it was Christina next. Christina and Angelina, let me see. I'm horrible at remembering things. You know what I need to do? Get a little notepad and just write names right beside me. That's what I need to do. All right, that's what's gonna happen. Yes. All right, Christine, and then it would be Angelina after that. Make sure I got everybody. And then Lilith. All right. I'm always horrible at remembering everybody's names. All right. So, Christine. Christine, when I focus in on your energy, there's a nervousness, like a pit in my stomach kind of feeling, like a deadline nervousness. You got the Four of Cups in shadow. Four of Cups in shadow. It's a fox on the card, by the way. What is the darkest thing holding your focus? Where do you place negative energy? How does it distract you from unseen opportunities staring you right in the face? Emotional reality is tricky and seductive. Once an emotion takes a hold, it can trick you with the illusion of permanence, then vanish without a trace. Placing stock in emotion fluctuation is like grasping at the mist. It will always elude you. Knowing this, you are free to change your reaction to emotions as they bubble up. So what I'm feeling from your energy in your card is there's a deadline that is like you are nervous about something. Like this is a gnawing at my stomach. Um, yeah, there's a gnawing at the stomach that just kind of. There's a lot of unfocused energy too. Like you'll be working on this thing that has a deadline, and it seems like there's it's an emotion, like it all of a sudden just completely stops and stunts. Like I'm having a hard time talking through it. It is just one of these that's almost like a paralyzing thing. Like the moment you feel it, you're just like, ugh, and you stop everything. And that is frustrating progress towards your deadline right now. Yeah, yeah, you absolutely do. There is Christine, this fear, that's what I'm feeling, is this fear that you're talking about. Like it's a gnawing at your stomach, like almost feels like an ulcer being created in there. Like that's how bad this feels. Yeah, frozen in fear. That's exactly it. Frozen in fear. Like I I'm trying to articulate, but I'm so, I don't know, just, That's the only words I can say is, sound. I can't even produce words. It's just a very primal. This is what's screaming in my head now. See me. See me. See, I need help. See me. You're going to have to pause and step back. Pause and step back and figure out what you really want. What's the best, what's healthy for you. I'm going to pull an oracle for you too, because this is destiny. You got the destiny card again. There's something you're meant to do. And I don't know if it's what you're doing right now. But right now, what all I fear is just this fear and stuck and just this gnawing. You don't feel good. Like it just, oh, yeah. No problem. No problem. I always feel bad when like I say things and like the people already know. You already know how you were feeling, but the cards are telling you how you already feel. And I don't know if it's just a validation that like this isn't just in your head, that like this is a universal thing that's happening and the universe recognizes it. And maybe that's what brings comfort to people, that there is this thing that understands, you know? But all right, Angel, let's get you. All right, let's see what's up with you. So, Angel, when I start connecting to your energy, there's this tinge of pressure in the back of my head towards the left back of my head. It kind of wraps up into the side here. It almost feels like you're sitting with your feet up. I don't know. That's not up. Like, I don't know, like to the side almost. Like you're just comfy. You're sitting in a comfy position. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. And there's a jester on here. Somebody trying to illuminate the wrong information for you? Let's see what's happening. What's happening, Asta? Nine of Wands. Finding strength you didn't know you had. You are about to receive what you want. Breaking barriers. Moving past your comfort zone. Inner expansion leads to new ideas, objectives, and potentials. Moving past your comfort zone is what I'm getting. Moving past my comfort zone is what I'm getting. So, like, you're in a process of, as soon as I said that, like, in the back of my head, it was like, New Year goal, New Year goal. Like, there's some resolutions that you made. Like, I don't know if this is what this feels like. All right, I'm just going to tell you what I hear. You have made some New Year's resolutions to move out of your comfort zones, to do the things that scare you, to try different things, right? I feel like there's somebody making fun of you for this. That's where the jester comes into play to me. It's like I see that and I'm like, somebody's roasting you for it. Ignore it. Just ignore it, all right? You are doing the best thing you could possibly do for yourself. So this is the card saying, yes, I see them. Ignore them. They're being goobers, all right? You are doing what you're supposed to be doing. Absolutely. Move out of those comfort zones. Um, Try to scare yourself with something and just show yourself that you are stronger than you thought you were. All right? I hope that makes sense. Oh, Angela, that's okay. So, Angela, am I right? Is that was that a New Year's resolution? Because that's a hard like line on there right there. It was like at that time you decided this was what was happening, and there's just people kind of poking fun at your process. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. So next is I believe Lilith. All right, we got Zarabeth. We did Lydia. We did Lori. We did Samek. We did Judy, Christine, Amanda, Angelina. Sorry. Now we're gonna get to Lilith. And there was another one. I thought we had a new one as well besides Samek. Ace, it's so miserable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got Lilith and Ace left. Look, Angelina, do not believe them. This right here. That's why they come up as jesters because they're a clown. That's foolishness. All right, that's absolute foolishness. When you set your mind to something, this is what I feel from you. I feel like you've been told a lot, like you're gonna fail because you have failed a lot in the past, right? You have failed, but with each failure, you learned something. You learned something for the next time you went through the process. And the next time you went through the process. And even if you do fail this time, so flippin' what? So what? You learned something from it. So what if you fail? What's the worst thing in failure? What's the worst? I didn't achieve my goals. Okay, that's the worst thing. But I learned from it and I get to try again. Like that's the cool part of failure is I learned from it and I get to try again. So I don't care if they're making fun of you. Bug off, man. Right? You are going to go through the process. One way or the other, the process is going to happen. And you get to either achieve your goal or learn from failure. Dude, it's a win win situation for me. All right? A win win situation. Well, either way, pass or fail, it's a win win. You got this. Ignore them. They're being losers. People who are making fun of a process saying you're going to fail, people who say you're going to fail, like they're not lifting you up. So why am I going to listen to you? Your opinion of me matters how, right? You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, Chad, I said hey. Did you not hear me, kiddo? I'm sorry. All right, Lilith, let's get to you. Lilith, you got the King of Cups in shadow. It's weird. On the card, there is like a spirit coming from the cup. spirit coming from the cup? King of Cups in shadow. Very interested in this cup for some reason. Emotionally manipulative, egomaniac, pathological liar, a person able to prey on the emotions of others and create distraction and destruction for their own personal benefit. Emotionally immature, giant. Okay, immediately as I'm reading this, Lilith, there. This is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you've met somebody recently. Like if there's a new person, you just met this person. I don't feel like this person deserves your energy. I really don't think they deserve your energy. I think they're saying all these really cool things to get on your good side, but I don't think they deserve your energy. Be very careful. Be very careful of any stranger you've just met. Be very careful of strangers you just met, Lilith. All right. Angel, I'm glad that I could help. That's right, Chad. That's what I love about Norse mythology. Norse mythology actually really glorifies failure. You know, it's in the failure and the failed attempts that you find the most honor because you've learned from those attempts. You know, I love that. Okay, then that makes sense. Dang it. Okay, so in your card, there is a spirit coming from the cup. There is a spirit coming from the cup. All right? Please, whatever this is, be extremely cautious of it. All right? Extremely cautious of it. Vet it. Make sure that you do not do anything that unintentionally invites it in. Okay? Please, 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 please be cautious of this thing. All right. And I think the last one for the night is Ace. Ace, you get your first reading. No, Ace, then Chad. Chad, did you want a card or no, baby? Yeah, Lori, I know that Judy was new tonight and Samek was new tonight, but I thought we had somebody new just come in, but I'm not sure. I couldn't find it when I scrolled up. So we're going to go with Ace. And Chad, if you want a card, you'll be the last. All right? All right. Ace, it's your first reading. Ace, it's like a kaleidoscope of colors. Just colors. That's all I see is just colors. All right, you got the Seven of Swords in shadow. Seven of Swords in shadow. What does it mean? What are you hiding from? True avoidance of a person, place, or thing is indifference. The conscious desire to avoid something usually stems from desire. Our defenses emerge when we discover that we want, then realize we can lose it. The stakes are high. Are you ready to embrace it? Can you face what you've been running away from? Give yourself the advantage of setting up the game rules, facing your opponent honestly, and moving from your heart. Ah, kiddo. So it's twofold for you with this card. There is two things that are happening. There is something that you want for life, and then there is a person that you admire. So the thing you want for life, you're scared that you're never going to be able to do it anyway. So why should I pursue it? Why should I even take classes for it? Why should I even practice this? Because there's no reason why I'll ever be able to do this in real life because it brings you joy. Just do it because it brings you joy. Point blank, period. Do it because it brings you joy. Okay? Regardless of where it's going to take you in life, because you don't know where it's going to take you in life. A lot of times, if we do things authentically with joy, we'll find paths to continue those things, right? The other part is the person. The person. And this is where it was like, you're really, really nervous about this. So that's why the card talks about you set up the game plan. Like you decide when you're going to talk to them and how you're going to talk to them. And maybe set up to where you bump into them and it's like, oh, right. But you are the one controlling the conversation. All right. You're the one making the first move. So that's what that is. All right. So twofold. Do what you want, live your life. Hey, Chad, do you want a card or no, kiddo? If not, it's okay. I will pull the universal card for this week and we will move on. All right. Let's give you a card then, Chad. Chad, you got the Queen of Wands in shadow. Queen of Wands in shadow. Very interesting. She looks like this. That's why I say it's very interesting. It's fire. Excitement turns to hatred, wonder to bitterness, and delight to dour and dinginess when one stuffs desire into subconscious realms. This bright, shining queen is danger when her flames burn out of control. How do you express anger? Has your own intense desire taken on a life of its own? Are you willing to hurt others in order to get the results you want, or is there another way that is kinder and gentler? Consider how you respond to the world around you. Can you channel your intense passion into a sustainable fire that nourishes yourself and others? This has to do with anger. You let your temper get the best of you recently? You need to learn how to not take that. Like somebody pushed your buttons. You allowed somebody to push your button. And so then you got angry. This card is telling you watch. Like you can prevent somebody from pushing your button, all right? Just don't show them the button. All right? But watch your anger. It didn't ruin something, but it could potentially ruin something. So don't let them see your buttons. All right, universal card. Let's see what's happening next week. What do we need to know about next week? Besides the fact that I'm going to be starting a new job soon. Okay, all right. And I'm going to knock over things on my table. All right. Woo! For next week, we got the Hanged Man. Oh. Now let's see what the words are for this one. Because I always take the Hanged Man as part of indecision. A moment's pause, stillness, a sacrifice is made for the greater good of all involved. The world seen through a new set of eyes, revelations beheld, keep looking, excitement is afoot. Deep mystical tendencies, contemplation, seeing the situation at hand from an entirely new point of view, cultivating depth in the present moment. We are all entering this new moon phase. We're all entering this new moon phase to where we are seeing things at a different perspective. We are starting to choose what benefits us and release the things that do not benefit us, right? So that's what this next week is about. Is this next week is about understanding what our new beginnings are. We're going to take a moment, we're going to reflect on what serves us, what doesn't serve me, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to take a moment and we're going to reflect, and we're going to go into this new moon seeing everything from a different perspective because we've laid everything out on the table and we know where we stand. Ah, it's so cool. So many cool things next week. All right, my lovelies. Next week, we'll have a Tarot Tuesday, and I will have an edited video for you guys on Wednesday. We will have a Witchy Wednesday, and it will be about the new moon and new moon rituals. All right? So, super excited. Also, with this new job, I might be doing more lives here on YouTube, and I might be doing more lives on TikTok. So, you'll get to see me more often, and I should have a bigger smile on my face because I'm not going to be overstressed and disrespected on a daily. All right, my lovelies. Be happy, be safe, know that I love you. And Ace, tell everybody that I love them, all right? And that you guys be the most kick butt kids you can be, okay? All right. Bye, everyone.